Number 10. Heisenberg. Werner Karl Heisenberg was one of the main pioneers of the theory of quantum mechanics. He is known for the uncertainty principle, which he published in 1927. Heisenberg was awarded the 1932 Nobel Prize in Physics for the creation of quantum mechanics. Number 9. Galileo. Galileo is most famous for improving the telescope to be used to study the planets and stars. In Galileo's time, there weren't really scientists as we now know them. People studied the works of classic philosophers like Plato, but didn't run experiments to test out their theories. Number 8. Marie Curie. Marie Curie grew up in Poland, but eventually moved to France, studying at the Sorbonne. After earning her degree in physics, she entered the world of scientific research. One day, she was examining a material called pitchblende, expecting there to be few rays from the uranium present. Instead, she discovered several rays. She was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics for her work in radiation, becoming the first woman to receive the prize. With her receipt of the Nobel Prize in Chemistry, she was the first person to be awarded 2 Nobel Prizes. Number 7. Erwin Schrödinger. Erwin Rudolf Schrödinger was an Austrian physicist. He is known as the father of quantum physics. He contributed enormously to the development of quantum mechanics by means of his equation and research in other topics, such as thermodynamics and statistical mechanics. Number 6. James Maxwell. James Maxwell is the scientist behind the classical theory of electromagnetic radiation, which was the first theory to describe electricity, magnetism, and light as different manifestations of the same phenomenon. Maxwell's equations for electromagnetism have been called the second great unification in physics, where the first one had been realized by Isaac Newton. Number 5. Planck, Max. Max Planck made many contributions to theoretical physics, but his fame rests primarily on his role as originator of the quantum theory. This theory revolutionized our understanding of atomic and subatomic processes, just as Albert Einstein's theory of relativity revolutionized our understanding of space and time. Number 4. Richard Feynman. Richard Feynman contributed to creating a new quantum electrodynamics by introducing Feynman diagrams, graphic representations of various interactions between different particles. These diagrams facilitate the calculation of interaction probabilities. Number 3. Niels Bohr. Bohr is generally regarded as one of the greatest physicists of the 20th century for his work on atoms. He designed his own model of the atom, combining the ideas of the British scientist Ernest Rutherford with the theories of physicists Max Planck and Albert Einstein. Number 2. Isaac Newton. Isaac Newton was a scientist, mathematician, and astronomer, and developed a number of scientific theories. Einstein himself said that Newton was the smartest person who ever lived. In 1687, Newton published his most important work, Principia, which used mathematics to explain gravity and motion. In this work, he detailed his 3 laws of motion, which lie at the heart of the science of movement. Number 1. Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein made some of the most important discoveries and developed some of the most crucial theories in all of science. His face and name are often seen as the picture of the ultimate scientist. He is most known for his theory of relativity, which transformed the way scientists look at the world. One equation from the theory is E equals mc squared, in which c is the constant speed of light, and E, energy, is related to mass, m. The theory explains how time and distance may change due to the relative or different speed of the object and the observer. It has been used to develop many modern inventions, such as the atomic bomb and TVs. Einstein also came up with many other discoveries, such as the fact that light is made up of particles called photons. Even though scientists at the time didn't believe him, later experiments proved his theory, and he was eventually awarded the Nobel Prize for Physics. Many of his papers helped move forward our understanding of the world.